our first show, Daredevil Season 1, Episodes 1 through 3. Since the seasons are pretty long, I want to split them into 3 episode groups, and then the finale will be like the last thing. But Episodes 1 through 3 of Daredevil, this is my favorite show, like ever. And these first 3 episodes are such a good way to start it. Episode 1 is just getting you introduced to all these characters, and like the plot line for the episode is them, which is Matt and Foggy, getting Karen out of like jail and kind of dealing with that she was like shown like basically they think she did murder because like they went to the crime scene and it kind of looked like that, but Matt and Foggy are like able to get her out of there, and she goes to work for them. That's kind of the plot line of the episode, and then you get all these other things that tie into the rest of the season. Episode 2 is the one known for the one take scene, but you get introduced to Claire, who becomes a pretty big part, and like you get more of Matt's backstory, and then obviously you get the one take fight scene, which is awesome. And then episode 3 is the more lawyer centered one, where at the beginning you get this guy who takes some people out at a bowling alley, and Matt and Foggy are kind of wrangled into a lawyer for him, and then they kind of like somewhat get him out of jail, but not really. And then Matt like beats him up as Daredevil and is trying to figure out who he works for, and this guy gives Wilson Fisk's name and then impales himself on a spike, which is such a great way to build up a villain through 3 episodes where like they don't mention his name and they're like, we don't say his name, and then when someone does say his name, he does that. And then at the end you get the scene with Wilson where he's looking at the rabbit in a snowstorm, and like you meet Vanessa and everything. But it does such a great job like getting the season ready, building up, having really good action but really good character stuff. And like Charlie Cox is just perfect as Daredevil. Foggy is great, and every time I see him it stinks because I know what's coming. But